Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in. Today, we're going to be just looking uh, with the perspective of a very conservative perspective on XRP. Remember, if you do like this video and the other videos that I make on this channel, be sure to hit the like button down below and also consider subscribing. So, um, some background on this token because I've had an interesting relation with it for quite some time. Um, many moons ago, actually around November, around the end of the year, I made the call to buy XRP. It was around, I think, this dip here, and I argued that we have entered this zone that I've drawn for myself, and the argument was is that historically speaking, XRP does rally from this area. Um, you know, we don't know. We don't know how long it'll take. Could be like a week, like we saw here. Could be number of weeks, like what we saw here. But eventually, it does make a pretty impressive. Being modest here, but a very impressive move against Bitcoin alone. Not even against the U.S. dollar, against Bitcoin, and so that's why it's very attractive. Uh, However, um, lo and behold, weeks later, the SEC news came out and the price plummeted, and I kind of made the decision at that point to sell. I sold at a loss, something that I don't normally recommend, but in my view, my rationale was say, look, I'm in Canada. If U.S. based, U.S. Residents are unable to trade crypto like XRP, there might be a good chance Canadians are in that boat as well. However, we don't have a Binance Canada. We just use Binance, for example. So there's no Canadian specific site or restrictions within Canada on that just yet. And what I was mainly worried about was I can hold the token, but I don't know when the move is going to be. It could be a few weeks, could be a few months, could be a year. I don't know. And the issue was is that that time might inflict with the hearing that is going to happen with XRP. Or with Ripple Labs. So with that uncertainty, I was not confident in holding this token, and so I sold it. Weeks later, I'm going to be, I guess I'll eat my words, but we went to the very bottom of this channel and we started to see the price rise. And I said, oh, if this might be it. Okay. I did some other digging around. It looks like it's going to. Litecoin as well made an impressive move, and when both coins, and I made a video about this. These two coins, these assets, kind of work in tandem with one another when they move out from the trading channel, or from the accumulation zone, whatever you want to call it. They move in tandem, so they're both moving up. So that gave me some confidence of, well, it's not too far away. It's not too far away. And so I bought a position in XRP not too long ago. I'm about 27% up against the US dollar. I think I'm at around, a few percentage points up in regards to Bitcoin. So not impressive games yet, but obviously I would like to cover this coin because now I'm holding it again uh, more frequently, much like I said about Litecoin. And so here we are. We're back up at the trading channel. Okay, we came from a low of 746 satoshis, and now we're at 22, almost 2,300 satoshis. Already it's doubled in its price, over doubled its price valuation. It's three times its size only a few weeks ago. So if you bought at the bottom at around 700 sats, good for you. That was an amazing trade. You deserve a pat on the back. Um, but what we're trying to see here is we want to see continuation. We need this to start moving quickly for something reasonable to happen. When we saw the other instances of XRP rising the way it does, it's in very quick fashion. Within a week, 2 weeks, 4 weeks. This one was the longest move where it took quite some time. But even with that said, the move started in March and the move ended in May. Okay, less than 2 months of price action from this token, got it from the bottom to the top. So I have that same mindset in mind. With that said, there are risks. Okay, the SEC is a risk. Other crypto exchanges can still censor the coin from this point onwards. I think the worst is behind us, but that can still happen. If it does, then I'm in the same position as I was, 3 months ago. It's not a good position. I don't like it. So I do not want that to happen because then I'll lose. I'll basically lose the confidence in thinking that this is actually going to move. But again, as I always said with this coin, I will be selling it as fast as I was buying it. Okay. And I just bought one position. I did not accumulate. I just bought a lump sum and I'm going to let it ride and I will sell it just as quickly. Now, I'm not going to be selling it anytime soon, but we are nearing a price target for me. Um, s- d- and that's showing how conservative I am. But essentially, I will be selling within this region from on multiple levels. I'm just again drawing this arbitrarily. Um, level after level after level. If XRP reaches it, I sell. Reaches it, I sell. Bing, bada, boom. That's it. Um, I'm not planning to hold this coin long term. I'm planning to sell it as fast as I can. Only pending how fast the price goes, obviously. But that's essentially what I see. We'll see what happens in the next few weeks. The next few weeks should be pretty interesting. If the status quo is kept, Bitcoin's around $60,000, doesn't move. If altcoins are still bullish, then XRP has a very good opportunity to seize the means of control and go up. And we'll hopefully see something like we saw in 2017. If XRP gets to this level, so it peaks at 22,982 sats. We just do some quick calculations here, and that brings us to if Bitcoin stays at $60,000, that brings us to a $13.78 XRP. Okay, just to put that into perspective, meaning, say we from the bottom here at 43 cents all the way to $13.78 brings us to roughly 3,000% move from the bottom. And from here, where we are right now, brings us to about a 900% move or a 10x. Pretty decent gains. I mean, I could have bought lower, obviously. I could have kept my position had I known, but we make mistakes. We learn from those mistakes. I think the loss that I incurred for XRP is kind of offset because I threw it into other altcoins that showed return while XRP was trading low. So I think in the end, I'm with that trade, it's net zero. Like I haven't lost much. Um, at the same time, I've uh, uh, made gains elsewhere, which offset that loss. So I think I'm fine. Yeah, maybe I could have done it a little differently, but think about if you were holding XRP for that long, for that amount of time, that could have been thrown into something else. Uh, a multitude of other altcoins and made profit. So you win some, you lose some. Um, and we'll see what happens with the XRP. It should be very interesting to see because whenever we do leave this trading channel, I expect the price to be pretty explosive. But that is all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.